Hi, my name is Chris Kimbrough, and I'm with A Hand Up Recovery Homes. And a few weeks ago, we did mention that at A Hand Up Recovery Homes, we have a bunch of do-gooders that work for us. And today, my guest is Sean Smith. He's one of our do-gooders that we would like to highlight this week. Sean, would you like to say hi?
Hello, audience. My name is Sean Smith. I'm a representative of Hands Up program, founder Wilbur Cook. I am honored to be working with this gentleman. He has a great heart and he's trying to do a lot for the community, and I'm behind him 100%. Anything he needs, I try to help him. He's a very good-spirited person, and I believe in his dream.
That's wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey? I know that I personally happen to know that you struggled with addiction and homelessness and everything. Can you talk about your experiences?
Yeah, man, I've been in some very dark seasons in my life. I've survived some hard things, homelessness, incarceration, substance abuse, death, just a lot of traumatic things have happened to me, and I used to try to self-medicate by using drugs, trying to escape the pain and the psychological effects it was having on me. I was a broken person, and found through the 12-step program, which is a spiritually based program. All of the steps lead you to God. The 12th step is having a spiritual awakening, and which is the most important thing. And I give all the credit to my higher power for getting me this far.
So, what was your turning point that you ended up on the drugs and everything? What made you turn that corner
Turn to drugs or away from drugs?
away from them?
Oh,
Did you have a rock bottom experience, or did you
both.
just?
Yeah. I caught a case where they sent me on house arrest to a recovery home, and that was God's hand, because I wasn't arrested; I was rescued. Um, yeah, and so in this recovery home, I learned about NA and AA and recovery programs, the book, and the disease of addiction. It's a disease.
It is. That's true.
And it needs to be
Treated.
treated.
Yes, it needs to be treated just like any other medical illness.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before on the show that, once you have made that decision or a lack of decision to start using drugs, you have no more control over it, and it takes over, whether you want to do it or don't want to do it, that drug has taken control over you, and it takes control of your mind and your spirit, so you do get in that dark place, and it's hard to try to climb your way out of it without some help. Drug addiction truly is an illness, and it needs to be treated medically. And the thing is, a lot of people say, just say no per se, but it's not that easy, because once something gets a hold of you, you can't just say no, because you don't have that control anymore. So tell me, how did you come about with working with A Hand Up?
I met Eric Stith at a NA meeting, and we talked and made a pretty good connection. He's a pretty nice person. We went out a couple of times, hung out, and he mentioned his job, that he was working with Wilbur. And I told him that I had some experience, that I lived at a recovery home. I passed the recovery test. It's a test you have to take
Oh, okay.
to be a
I didn't know
recovery
that.
counselor. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and I took it and passed it, and I did great while I was in that program. Man, it turned my life around. I learned
That's wonderful.
so many good things. Yeah, I was walking in the light at that, season of my life. It was good. And I feel bad because there's so many undiagnosed mentally ill people
Yes.
walking around, suffering from mental illness and a lot of things connected to that. And that's why you see, homeless people and, using drugs, and they're like broken people.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of people who do suffer from mental illness problems, they don't know how to cope with it. They can't adapt to whatever illness that they have. So they just try to escape. I myself have a brain disease, and it's nothing you can control. It just, these are the breaks per se. But because of my particular brain disease, I don't have control over a lot of my functions at times, and, it'll cause me to seize up at times and pass out and whatever, but these are things out of my control, and what I've learned from this is because I have a medical condition, it's no different, from other people's medical conditions, with mental illness, because that is out of their control. A lot of people end up with cancer or, all these other diseases and stuff. It's nothing you can do about it. You can try to treat it, treat the symptoms, per se, but, a lot of things are out of man's control. So it's just something we have to deal with and work on the symptoms, and try to take one step, towards, getting better. So I know, like Sean mentioned, the 12-step program, they do all of those different 12 steps, to get to that better place, but it takes one step at a time. Just like with me and my disease, It took one brain surgery and then another brain surgery and then another surgery, so it's like it was one step at a time for me as well, but I'm at a point now where I'm stable. I can actually, work a little part-time job at a Hand Up Recovery Homes. And I have truly been blessed by this experience to be able to help others, and to know other people who are genuinely trying to help those that are in need. Because the simple fact is, there's so many people that are crying out and in that dark place, and they can't see the light per se. So I need to stop saying per se. But it's just it's remarkable to me that some of the people that we've worked with at a Hand Up, they will go out on their own, to help others. Sean just so happened to be one of our outreach workers who went out the other week and ended up going to 10 South Kedzie and finding, so many different people that were homeless and had all these different needs. And, they got together the very next day to go out and feed them, even though we didn't personally have any places to house them at the moment, because a Hand Up does provide housing for our clients. But however, we're full at the moment, so, we can't accept anyone else for housing needs. But, we try to direct them in other places that can, give them shelter for the evening. But can you tell us about that experience and, how you felt?
Man, that is so complicated. This housing crisis that we have in probably not just Chicago, it's probably worldwide. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
That is terrifying and very sad because I've been homeless. I've experienced it firsthand. I know exactly what they're going through, and that is a terrible experience, man. You talk about depression, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could lead to worse things.
Yeah.
People don't see, and no hope, and they just want to escape the suffering.
Right. But that's why we're here, is to help those people find a little bit of light in their lives.
Right.
There was just a few weeks back, there was a young lady that was actually on the verge of being killed. And she came to us needing help. And Sean was the one who reached out to her to help her. She came in and she was saying that she was being abused. And the thing is, I was there, Sean was there, we were there with open arms, we prayed for her. She had left. She wanted to go and get high instead of, actually continuing with the program and us actually getting her help, because it's like when you're not ready to get the help, it's okay, because we understand, we don't chastise or judge anyone, because if you're not ready, it's okay. We're still here when you are ready. But, it just broke my heart, that she had gone through so much and the man was genuinely about to kill her. and he burned her and all of that. And then she came in there crying and bruised, and I helped to clean her up a little bit. And you know, that's all that was on her mind, is going back out in the street and making her money again, because she lost her money because of him. And you know she had to get back out there. But even after she left, it was still on our hearts. And Sean was the one who brought it up, let's pray for her. So that's exactly what we did, because we do genuinely care about the people who come for help. The simple fact that, there's so many people, so many different backgrounds, educational backgrounds, economical backgrounds, racial backgrounds. We have so many people from all over. And because of the area that we're located in on Pulaski and Van Buren, that's that heroin highway, so there are so many people that are addicted, and so many people that actually travel very far to come over there to get their drugs, and there's a lot of them that are homeless, and when we try to reach out to those that are homeless that need the help, some of them, sadly, some of them do kind of reject it, but then there are those that genuinely do want the help. We try to help everybody as best that we can. And if we don't know something, we will research it and look it up and, try to find a shelter for them, but, the sad truth about the matter is that because of the immigrants that we have coming into Chicago, our shelters are filling up so quickly, and there's not enough help for as many people as we have, so, if we can bypass, any objects, obstacles, then, we do try to, we do have housing specialists on staff that we can actually go to, that can find other ways around, just sending them to a shelter. So we do try our best to help. Can you tell me about what it is like to go out doing outreach? What do you do? What do you say to people?
Man, I was gonna say, I feel so blessed to this group of people that God put in my life, including yourself.
Oh,
Man, I love these people. They're like my family, for real. Like, it's a spiritual connection with everyone there. The mission we have, we pray together and try to do what we can do to help in any way we can, anybody, whatever their needs are. And we help and support each other too. Like,
that's true.
we,
Sean helped me move the other day.
yeah,
Yes.
and she's helped me,
Yes.
Spiritually and emotional. Like, we need each other. Like,
Yeah, we truly are a family.
we are.
Yes.
And they've helped me on several occasions. I still suffer with like depression and different things like that. My mom passed not too long ago. I know it's just natural, part of life
Yeah.
that I'm learning to deal with. But man, it was very shocking and
Yeah.
took a lot out of me.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand, like I said, it's a part of life that I have to just accept and be strong and keep it moving, and so I can encourage the next person who might be going through something similar.
So how do you go out in the streets and talk to the people? What do you say to them?
Oh man, I'm a very open person. Like I'm easy to talk to, approachable person rather,
Yeah.
and I got a lot of people skills. I can relate to, the street people, educated people, people in most walks of life. I can relate to almost
good.
anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just from my networking experience, I met and dealt with all kinds of people
Yeah.
and lived a lot of different places. So it's not hard at all.
Yeah, and I can definitely attest to Sean being an open and easy to talk to person. He's one of our best go-getters. When we send our outreach workers out to actually go to talk to the people on the streets and everything, Sean is one of the main ones to bring back so many people's information so we can follow up with them, and he'll bring people in off the streets into the office, and we'll get them started on their journey to a better life. Sean is definitely a go-getter. He's a very hard worker, and he is definitely one of our do-gooders. He has a great heart.
Thank you,
Yes.
Christy. Our team is fantastic.
Absolutely.
Our team is, man, it's like the Hearts of Gold team, man, from the top to the bottom.
That's right.
It's a good organization,
Yes.
and everybody is blessed in that organization because we're on a mission to
That's true.
save souls and go out of our way to help people, man, to the extent of, prayer and guiding them to God. There's nothing more important than that.
Yeah, we try to help them with all types of trainings and resume development if needed, or interviewing skills, or even clothing to wear to an interview. We definitely give them job leads, and we try to follow up with the people. Everybody that we have that we brought in. We have case managers that they follow up with everyone. They will get a call to make sure that we're following up with them, to make sure that, hey, do you need anything else? We're still here to help you.
Yeah, don't forget to tell them about the team, the educational skills.
Absolutely. We have a highly educated team of people.
Yeah.
Yes, we come from all walks of life, but the majority of us all come from the west side of Chicago, and that's the area that we're trying to help, that we're trying to reach. We want to try to end generational curses, people going in and out of prisons, through families, and drug abuse and alcoholism. We're trying to stop those generational curses. So a Hand Up Recovery Homes is always here to help. You can always reach us, and that is my email address right there on your screen, clkimbrough55@gmail.com. And we wish you the best, and we welcome you to come and contact us. If you need help, we're always here for you. Sean, would you like to say goodbye to the people?
Peace and blessings, everybody. That's all.
Yeah.